Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, EPS Engine Development Program files for bankruptcy, Cessna Skycourier starts test flights, and the AEA releases its second quarter avionics report. I'm Sophie Hurlock. Engineered Propulsion Systems Incorporated has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. The EPS diesel engine program had been getting serious attention from civilian and military parties, while the company reportedly spent around $60 million in private investment money to seek a working production version and eventual certification. At an Oshkosh presentation in 2017, CEO Michael Fuchs presented preliminary testing results for the EPS 4.3-liter diesel engine in development, an 8-cylinder 180-degree horizontally opposed mill targeting the 0540 and 550 family, and had shown good performance in testing aimed at certification. Currently, there is a buyer in the wings working under debtor and possession status to support the company with payroll and other funds through next month, as approved by the bankruptcy court. However, the company estimates that it will need another $12 to $15 million to see the program through to completion. According to EPS's attorney James Sweet, a receiving entity named EPS Engineering Propulsion Systems LLC was formed in Delaware by Chinese and other foreign interests intent on taking possession of EPS. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
We spent days flying and burning fuel and experiencing the new Swift fuel. I'm pretty dang impressed. I mean, to come out with a high-octane replacement fuel with no lead, that's a tall order. If they continue to go the way they're going, Swift fuel will have a replacement fuel of the market. It's better for the environment. It's cleaner on your engine. That's a game changer.
If it looks good, it usually flies good. The Bristol series of aircraft is proof of that. Furthering their legacy of safety and efficiency, Bristol is proud to feature the Rotax 915 IS Turbo in the current lineup of aircraft. The 915 IS Turbo power plant offers more power than ever before in a light sport aircraft. Learn more about Bristol at www.sportflyingusa.com.
Welcome back. It's time for today's trip around the patch. The 2020 Blue Angels Homecoming Air Show on NAS Pensacola, scheduled for October 16th and 17th, has been canceled due to concerns surrounding the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. The show typically attracts hundreds of thousands of attendees to NAS Pensacola, and the team is now looking forward to hosting their air show again on November 5th and 6th of 2021. Captain Tim Kinsella, commanding officer, NAS Pensacola, stated, "We know how important the air show is to the community and the Navy, but after considering every possibility, we felt that in this challenging COVID-19 environment, that this was the most responsible course of action to protect the health and safety of the community and our NAS Pensacola personnel." AeroVironment has launched 2 new Puma enhancements, the Puma Smart 2500 battery for Puma LE and the Puma Bungee launch system. The optimal Puma Smart 2500 battery allows operators to achieve an extended flight time of up to 6.5 hours, maximizing Puma LE's multi-mission capabilities across land and maritime environments. The Puma Bungee launch system is available for the Puma 2AE and the Puma 3AE, and allows for the assisted launch of the Puma AE UAS in environmental conditions where hand launch is not practical. Registration is now open for the FAA's first virtual International Rotorcraft Safety Conference, which will take place October 27th through the 29th. The conference will be opened by leaders from the FAA's Aircraft Certification and Flight Standards Services, and will explore ways to reduce the national and international helicopter accident rate. By Aerospace has selected Aviation Safety Resources Incorporated to supply its Soteria line of whole aircraft recovery parachute systems for the E-Flyer 2. Under the terms of the agreement, ASR will design, prototype, test and delivery a recovery system specifically for the E-Flyer 2, which will safely bring down the entire aircraft and its occupants in the event of a severe in-flight emergency. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Textron has flown its second Cessna Skycourier flight test article. This milestone flight for the high-wing, large utility aircraft comes just 2.5 months after the prototype Cessna Skycourier first took to the skies on May 17th. The flight lasted for 1 hour and 35 minutes, reaching a maximum altitude of 14,200 feet, with a max speed of 210 knots true airspeed. The aircraft will be used for the flight test program, primarily for systems testing, including propulsion, environmental control, and avionics. The aircraft joins the Cessna Skycourier prototype in the flight test certification program, which will include 3 variations of flying aircraft. Since the Cessna Skycourier prototype completed its first flight in May, the aircraft has successfully completed 38 flights and logged more than 76 flight hours. Through the flights, the team has been able to expand speed and center of gravity envelopes, complete preliminary engine and propeller tests, as well as initial stability and maneuverability tests. The Aircraft Electronics Association has released its second quarter 2020 avionics market report. In the first 6 months of the year, total worldwide business and general aviation avionics sales amounted to more than $1.1 billion. The figure represents a 23.6% decrease in total sales compared to the first 6 months of 2019. During the second quarter months of April, May, and June, sales decreased 37.3% compared to the same time frame 1 year ago. 53.3% of 2020 sales came from the retrofit market, while forward fit sales amounted to 46.7% of sales. On this substantial decrease in worldwide sales, Mike Adamson, AEA President and CEO, stated, "The economic impact of the disease has been significant, and the business and general aviation electronics industry is not immune to the crisis. However, I remain optimistic that our industry will be poised for recovery as our shops and manufacturers continue their essential operations. Legislators continue to address key employment initiatives, and our industry amplifies the immense value of business and general aviation as an economic catalyst." And that's it for our week, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to check us out on Facebook and on Twitter. To stay up to date on the latest aviation aerospace news this weekend, head over to aero-news.net. I hope you have a great weekend, and come back Monday for another episode of Airborne Unlimited.